So customers, employees, prospective employees even, investors and lenders, as well as businesses themselves, have an interest in the relationship between environment, society and business activities. So the landscape for both business and finance are changing at a rapid pace. For instance, as a portfolio manager, I always sought to invest in businesses that had the potential to generate attractive returns on a sustained basis. To understand that today, it's essential to consider sustainability, risks and opportunities. In other words, what are the interrelationships between the environment and society and the potential for businesses to generate returns on a sustained basis? So an analysis of environmental, social and governance matters, ESG for short, is an integral part of the assessment of the risks and opportunities facing companies, not just for investors, but for the companies themselves, I'd say. This was once regarded as a niche or specialist activity within investment management, but increasingly you'll find these considerations embedded in mainstream operations across the asset management industry. This is no longer viewed as a luxury extra for those minded to do good, but it's a commercial necessity. So it's worth remembering that information is the lifeblood of capital markets. Investors value high quality, reliable information that's also comparable over time and comparable between companies. Making comparisons is particularly important given it's at the heart of every active investment process, decisions about making choices between alternative investment opportunities. The status quo in sustainability reporting isn't serving investors well, but nor is it very efficient for companies. Businesses are faced with the challenge of dealing with requests for data from many providers of sustainability information. Investors face the difficulty of inconsistent and even sometimes contradictory sustainability reports about specific companies. So the rollout of disclosure frameworks such as TCFD and indeed reporting standards for sustainability-related risks and opportunities will be a new sphere for many accountants, but it's a world that will draw on and indeed needs many of the profession's existing capabilities to deliver high-quality corporate reporting. So the accounting profession, has a very significant role to play in facilitating high-quality reporting on those sustainability risks and opportunities. You have the skills, the networks, and the scale that will be needed to make this a reality. You have the experience of implementing and overseeing processes that facilitate high-quality corporate reporting. So the profession will be essential, indeed integral to success here, ensuring that investors receive reliable, comparable, and assured information about these risks and opportunities. Increasingly, we see corporates moving responsibility for sustainability matters to their finance teams, and inevitably, those teams will be looking to you to support them in this endeavor. So I would have three pieces of advice for accountants. So much like the traditional world of financial reporting on sustainability risks and opportunities comes with its own terminology, jargon, even acronyms. My advice would be, first of all, don't be put off by this. Yes, there are some specific technical issues, but a lot of this is common sense. Remember that managing a business on a sustainable basis is inherently linked to thinking long-term, thinking strategically, rather than, say, managing the business to hit the next quarterly set of numbers. So go beyond the terminology, use common sense, don't let that be a barrier. Secondly, spend some time looking at some of the existing support tools that are available, such as those provided by CDSB. Perhaps have a look at the standards produced by SASB. Follow the development of the new International Sustainability Standards Board. You could even download the prototype standards that have been provided for the ISSB to consider. And I think you'll be surprised how much of this feels familiar to you. And finally, and importantly, begin to engage with your clients on sustainability issues. Start to build that connection with clients, that you are there to support them, both as sustainability reporting continues to gain prominence, but also help them to manage their business in a more sustainable manner.